entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now everyone, Matt Haywood here from Entertainment Buddha, continuing our early access look at Gears of War 5's campaign. In particular, we're picking up with the game during Act 2, Chapter 1, which is the first time in the campaign where you take over Kate as the main protagonist. So Kate and Del, they're off on their own. They've been sent to enlist some help from the Outsiders, in particular her uncle Oscar's Outsider camp. So I'm not going to tell you why they're here and why they're by themselves, or that'd be a spoiler. You're going to want to figure that out by playing the game for yourself, either early access or standard release next week. I do have to provide editorial commentary, which is why you hear me talking right now, but I'll try to dip in and out so you do get some unabashed, pure gameplay looks at Gears 5 Act 2, Chapter 1. All right? I'll be back.
Hey, Kai, want a whiff of this? Stinks almost as bad as you. Wasn't that funny?
Problem is, there's nothing left out there. Everything within 20 miles. It's all stripped.
Keep walking, asshole.
Places left to scavenge. Like that old mine up in the mountains.
I said within 20 miles. That mine's way out. Way out.
Feel good wearing that armor? Your mother'd be ashamed of you.
Tell me you're here to get that hand looked at finally.
Yeah. Started turning green last night.
All right, let's have a look. It's more of it.
You get that wall
brown.
yet?
Yeah.
If this is all the stim they've got left, then things are even worse here than I thought.
I know you lost some people in the last attack.
Couple.
Let's just say I'm not gonna sleep real well tonight.
Hey, we'll defend ourselves. We always do.
Otherwise, what we need is more in-place guns on the wall. More mine traps around the perimeter. That doesn't get better.
Mr. or Mrs. Round, yeah, you ain't gonna. Not in this bone heap.
At this point, I settle for Mr. Wrong.
Why are we
Carrying his water.
I said Mr.
Why
Wrong,
do you
not
think
Mr.
Norsko
Wrong.
and Lena went north?
reasonable?
Because they're cowards?
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
All right, so I'm not sure if you're picking up on how alive the world is. You know, just the NPCs and all these characters in this outsider village. You can just hear their conversations, and it gives you a good feel for the state of the universe, the state of Sarah at this point in time in Gears 5. Clearly, they have no love for the cogs. You learn more about that. Some event goes down that JD was kind of responsible for that really sours the cogs with the outsiders, even worse than in Gears 4. But also, just this village, look at the lighting you get in this game. Just fantastic. Beautiful looking game, beautiful looking graphics. Like I said, the audio is pretty stellar as well. So I kind of like this chapter, a little bit different than most Gears chapters in its acts. And it starts out very calm and serene. You got the music playing, and you're just kind of free to explore this town. Which, of course, I mean, it is Gears. This town's about to get effed up. But more on that later, so I'll be back. I'll let you watch a little bit more.
Fascists over here! Ha ha! Fascists are coming! The fascists are coming! Mom! Come look! The fascists!
Mason! We don't call them that to their face. Get inside.
Why? Being a fascist
Biggest
bad?
cog would need us. All problems are own damn box cog.
DBs are the reason my old man left the cog back in the day. Didn't trust him.
You're about the only friend I got right now. Which is, not gonna lie,
Hey, it's Chuz, and
never feel like
not
someone
Chuz.
needs you,
How you doing, boy? You're looking good.
deserve to be alone.
Yeah, I know, right?
Feel
Good
that
old
way.
Chuz.
Cook, over here! But
All right, so yeah, unless you've been living under a rock, you know there's something going on with Kate and her ties to the Locust/Swarm. And in this act, you really start to get that stuff thrown at you in your face. In this act, really Act 2, that's why I'm not going to show much more outside of Chapter 1, you learn a lot about Kate's lineage because Marcus ultimately sends her off to the New Hope facility, which again we've detailed. New Hope, I believe, was first explored in Gears of War 2, and it definitely has ties to the Locust, the Cogs, and scientists, and experiments, and emulsion, and all that fun stuff. But early on, as you could see just in that last clip there, in Act 2, you start to get the Kate and her lineage story kind of smacking you in the face. And I like that because obviously Gears 4 ended on a huge cliffhanger with the reveal of the pendulum or the pennant that was given to Kate from her mother.
Hey, we're looking for the chief. Old guy, smells like beer. You seen him?
Kate.
Uncle.
A lot of cogs been out here to make their pitch. Never imagined they'd send you.
Guess they thought you'd hear me out.
And what do you think?
I think you need a new decorator.
You're supposed to keep them away.
How's that working out for you?
Nah, not too well. It's good to see you again, Kate.
You too, Uncle. Now go pack up. You're leaving.
Am I?
Look, man, we've convinced every other village to enlist. You're the last holdouts. Cog, outsider, look, it doesn't matter. It's time to fight these things together.
No. It's time we end this conversation. I'm sorry, young ones. You can find your way out.
Uncle! My mother's dead because she thought we could make it alone. So go ahead, send us away. But if you do, I'll be back. To bury whatever's left of you and the people behind these walls. And I think you know it.
Shit.
How often do they attack?
Lately, every day.
They do that every day?
No, they don't. Come on.
Uncle, we're gonna need more ammo than this.
Grab what you can find. Until then, use knives, fists, anything you got.
Well, as expected, Kate's reunion with her uncle didn't quite go as planned, and all hell has started to break loose. So, what once started as a nice, peaceful, serene chapter and act has now turned into Gears of War. So, you get some gunplay here, fighting. Gunplay, gameplay, the action aspect of Gears 5 feels very much at home. Haven't really noticed much difference in terms of the actual core gameplay, in terms of, you know, the shooting, the movements. The cover system, the wall bounces, all that stuff is still in play. Of course, you can pick up your meat sacks to protect you, and the violence is even more ratcheted up in Gears 5. I mean, it feels even bloodier, more pops, more cantaloupes exploding. You gotta love it here. And there's our buddy Jack, new Jack that is, upgradable Jack. You got some returning and classic weapons. Here's the torque bow. I might not be the best at shooting it, but sometimes a blind squirrel can find a nut. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'll let you check out some more gameplay here, and I'll be back.
Got him on the run! Keep it up!
I'll take that.
This'll work.
Uncle, we cleaned him out.
Then let's get... It's coming! It's coming! Zion!
their best.
Come on, before we lose any more.
Oscar, you gotta come with us, man. You people don't deserve this.
They're clawing at the door! Grab that shock trap! Got an idea!
So as I mentioned in the last video, and just real briefly, like right there, you can upgrade Jack now. He has offensive, defensive, passive skills, his own abilities, support abilities. So it adds a little bit of dynamics to the gameplay now, because you do have this bot that you can use to change things up, solve puzzles, this, that, and the other thing, which I kind of like. So for the most part, the gameplay in Gears 5 feels very much at home, but little changes like this, you know, allowing you to upgrade Jack and his abilities and how they can be used in combat as well as puzzle solving is a nice little twist to the Gears formula.
It's got me! Help! Holy shit! It's opening fire!
What the fuck is that?
No! Goddammit!
Oh shit! Get out! We gotta stop!
Destroy it before it kills anyone else! Why don't you try to flank it?
I'll take that.
I need help here! Not doing real well here. I think that's all of them. Uncle, we clear?
Yeah, but not sure it matters. Gonna take us months to recover from this.
That's all the more reason to come with us.
This Movie. Hey, come on.
Jack, shock trap.
Give this generator a jolt.
Thanks, Jack. Let's go!
We're here! What do you need?
They got a group bumped in, Chief! By the workshop!
Young ones! We gotta back them up!
Yeah, so the swarm can now take over your own machinery now, which definitely makes things a little butthole puckering in Gears 5, because, I mean, these things are wretched. I mean, look at that thing. And they're not easy to take down. It feels like there's more mini-bosses in Gears 5 than ever before. Just bosses that are very hard to take out and require at least a few minutes and a coordinated attack to take down. But yeah, in Gears 5, the Swarm can take over DBs and other mechanical automated units that the cogs have cooked up. So, yay!
Cog! Get to the workshop!
Taking this. We're here. What do you need?
We have a silverback, but the only one who can drive it got dragged off.
How hard can it be? Oh, that is awesome.
Who's next? We got Jovi! Lay into them with that thing!
Take out the Juvies first! All right, garage is clear. Secure.
Never saw that Davis. Thanks, Doc.
What a lovely day we're not having. The evac convoy's here, but it's getting out outside the main gate.
We're on our way.
More swarm coming in! We can't help your convoy until this village is clear!
Get that drone! Target that hunter!
Uncle, that's it. You're down.
Then let's get out there and help your convoy.
gotta get out there. Oh, shit!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what could that mean? Well, I just want to go ahead and tell you I've cut an entire section out of this act here. We're picking back up after that section. It's very spoiler heavy. Don't really want to show you what goes down in that, but let's just say Kate's... the ending of Gears 4 really starts to take shape, and some light's being shed on Kate and her lineage and her family and who she may or may not be related to. So let's just leave it at that. This is the closing cinematic for Act 2, Chapter 1, and this is, for all intents and purposes, this is the actual kickoff, to me, for the main part of Gears 5, and that is kind of Kate going in search of some answers for what the hell is going on with her, why she's having headaches, and why she just experienced what she just experienced in this act and chapter. Again, I cut it out for the sake of spoilers. But some heavy shit just went down, and she's starting to figure some things out, and other people are starting to get concerned. So at this point in the game, we move on to Act 2. Well, not yet. I mean, this Act 2, Chapter 1 is quite long. But this cinematic is setting up pretty much the rest of the game here. So JD's back in the mix. Some time has passed from the earlier mission in Act 1 that we checked out now. Friends are kind of they're on the outs right now. JD's not very popular with Kate and Del. But again, not getting into super heavy story spoilers at this point. This is just early access look. Don't want to ruin anything. But Kate's pretty much made up her mind. She knows what she's got to do. She's got to go find some answers about this damn pennant and the locust symbol that is on it.
Something's happening to me.
It's your grandmother's?
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No. Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice.
Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You are coming back to New Afira. That is a direct order.
Well, Captain.
Screw your order. This isn't about you. It's about me. I need to fix this.
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Well, it's just us now. So what's in here anyway?
A fast way out of this fucking place.
Hey, if you want some time, you know, we don't have to leave right away.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, then we need some light.
All right, so we're about to wrap Act 2, Chapter 1 from Gears 5. Kate and Del, they've made up their minds. They're going to look for the New Hope Research Facility, which, again, we've done a video on in the past after Gears 4 came out to try to tie up some of these loose ends and make connections between Kate's pennant and what could be going on with her ties to the Swarm, Locust, Reyna, this, that, and the other thing, but as well as the New Hope Research Facility, which we come across in Gears 2. So here's kind of a fun new thing you get in Gears 5. You get this skiff which is essentially a snowboard on the snow with a big parasail. And it opens up some new gameplay for Gears of War. I mean, you essentially have open world type structure from here on out in Act 2. So Act 2, Chapter 2 to the end of Act 2. You can kind of decide to go to the main story locations, or you can kind of check out some side missions, which is new for the Gears of War franchise and something I quite enjoyed. But piloting the skiff is a lot of fun. Looks cool, sounds cool, and it's a great way for getting around. Not very... I guess it is pretty thrifty. You don't need any gas for this, just some wind. So it's pretty cool. But this more or less wraps Act 2, Chapter 1 from Gears 5. Just wanted to give you an early access look. Our review will be going out on September 4th when the embargo lifts, so make sure to stay tuned for that action. All right, Matt Haywood here, signing off for Entertainment Buddha, where we make you a better geek one video at a time.
EntertainmentBuddha.com